All right, welcome to the live night hacking stream from Cloud World Developer Mumbai. My name is Stephen Chin. I'm the Java Community Manager working for Oracle, and I'm joined by Sai. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Too tired. So my name is Sai. Basically, I'm from Bangalore. Uh, Basically, I lead All India Oracle Users Group, as well as currently I'm with Hewlett Packard Enterprise as lead cloud architect.
Yeah, and you guys did a really good keynote session today where you were talking about Oracle Cloud and answering questions from the audience. So
Yes.
I think that was very engaging. And I think today you're giving a session and talking a little bit about DevOps.
Yes, that's my favorite topic, and yeah.
So what does cloud have to do with DevOps? Why are the two related?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So we know DevOps, right? DevOps is nothing but it's collaboration, integration, and communication between all the teams. Not only development, not only IT operations.
Yeah.
It's actually beyond that. So, for example, what is the challenge for any company to release any new feature into a production? So they have to go with a lot of cycles, and it will also take a lot of manual efforts. So to avoid all those things, you can actually implement DevOps, and especially in cloud, because you can write infrastructure as a code. That's a fundamental thing.
Yeah. So you're automating your infrastructure.
Exactly. So what's the challenge for any developer, right? For example, he wants to test something in a new infrastructure. It will take a long time, maybe 3 months, but now he can write a single command and where he can get the infrastructure immediately, right? So that's where the value of cloud, and which actually the plus point for DevOps. So now there are many companies, they can implement in production in less than 6 minutes. For example,
wow.
Amazon.com.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah. So, and still they think that 6 minutes is not speed enough. They are still trying to understand how to cut down the time. Yeah. So
The moment the developer checks in, it should be in production.
Exactly, and just it goes for multiple approvals, and maybe they'll get a app. The manager approves, then it will go to the production. So that's where the current business is looking, right?
Yeah.
So I want to show something. I think my small presentation will help you if you are new to DevOps. Yeah.
Okay. So let me show your screen. And then the first question you're answering is the one we all want to know, which is why do DevOps?
Exactly. Why do you need DevOps? Basically, enable faster future to the market. So as I explained, right? I want to take into a production. How quickly you can get into a production, any new feature or anything, right? And also, which basically in turns to a customer satisfaction, and also employees are happy. They are not dependent on IT operations team, because there is no handshaking. So it's even they can manage with infrastructure as a code, and they can just write. Yeah, and organization to win the marketplace. That's why this value. And this is some of the examples I'm showing currently. Like you see Amazon.com. They do 23,000 per day.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are talking about, for example, 10 also. It's very difficult for us. And for example, in ERP, it takes maybe 10 for a year. But we are talking about 23,000 per day. Yeah. So these are some of the examples you can go through. And also coming to what is DevOps, right? It's agile delivery and IT operations to combine together. And there are 3 important things when you implement DevOps. The one is quality, automation, and collaboration. So coming to automation is the biggest thing we play in DevOps. For example, you have small Java code, right? And you need to automate that so that you can test multiple times very quickly and see it's working in production. If not, come back and change it. You don't require to wait for months to somebody says it's not working or something like that, right? So you can quickly So for me as a database guy, I'll say, oh, I'll automate the database deployment, right? So next time I don't go to DBS and ask for deployment, right? So I'll just do my deployment silent installation.
Yeah, automated deployment and automated rollbacks.
Exactly.
Tests to make
So
sure it's actually
that
working.
way, automation plays
Yeah.
a very important role in DevOps. And also collaboration, right? It is not only developer's job, it's
Collaboration
beyond.
with operations.
Exactly, yeah. Which brings the quality of any product, yeah. And this slide I want to explain again in detail. I think we discussed about collaboration. Don't point fingers each other, and this is the normal thing. We say, okay, something is not working. You say, this application is perfectly working in my dev environment, but it is not working in production. That's not my problem.
Yep.
It's IT operations team's problem, right? So it may be difficult, even impossible to eliminate silos, but the collaboration plays a very important role. And as I mentioned, automation, it relies on automation. And there are things when you come to DevOps, like all say continuous. I don't know what is that. So so it's basically a continuous integration, continuous testing. So again, coming to your main question, the continuous testing is very important key thing to play for any new feature, right? Releasing any new feature. So for testing, you need a lot of infrastructure, and you use only for the testing purpose, and you need to release back to cut down the cost, right? So you can actually do that also automation in DevOps. So you don't require to depend on even testing team. So you can just do the automation testing using some of the tools, even from some vendors, and you can do that or integration, and also which can lead to your continuous delivery.
Yeah, that's the all those things let you do
And
continuous
also
delivery.
a very important thing, continuous monitoring. Yeah. So it's really working in production and give the feedback to the development, so that they will do it again. For example, the future you want to change, you want to give the feedback to the development team.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what happens? It will stay there and nobody is giving feedback. It's always a continuous life cycle, right? So that plays very important role. And also, so what are the benefits? This way you can do it at delivery change faster and better quality with lower cost and different. You do it differently. And I want to concentrate on these slides. This is very important thing. If you are new to DevOps, there are two books I prefer. One is the Phoenix Project, written by Jan Kim. He says systematic thinking, amplified feedback loops. It says right to left as well as left to right. The feedback should flow. Then only you can improve this, the quality of the product or any new feature to the production. So my suggestion: go to this blog or buy this book if you're new to DevOps. Just follow this one. And also culture, automation, measurement, and sharing. Again, everybody says it's almost same. They have a little bit different approaches. Yeah.
So when are you going to write your own book?
So yeah.
Maybe soon. Maybe I ruined the announcement by mentioning that you already started.
Yeah. So my suggestion, if you're new to DevOps, start with this. I think this presentation will be helpful.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to switch back to camera.
Yeah.
So I think that answers the question about kind of value for DevOps and how it ties in with Oracle Cloud.
Yes. And I just want to end with one of the powerful thing Oracle Cloud have: Oracle Development Cloud Services.
Yeah.
So that's the best thing to start now, because where you have everything.
It provides all the tools for DevOps, continuous integration, and issue tracking and rollbacks, and the whole
readily
monitoring.
You can do it. You don't require to spend money and time for setting up the environments. Everything is available. You start coding and test this.
Excellent. Okay, thanks very much.
Thanks to you
for the interview, Sai.
Thanks.
And thank you very much for joining us for the live streamed interviews here at Cloud World Developer Mumbai. You can watch all the interviews at nighthacking.com. And we're going to be doing additional interviews and live streams from other events as I travel around India. So thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Steve, all the way coming to India.
Yep,
Thanks.
my pleasure.